and I'm gonna clock ball at black mark on the right side, and I get again same predictions. And now third rotation a little bit shifting, because it's very complicated calculation to predict ball with all speed ranges with 3 rotations in front without blind almost, because it's got the data of the spin, but there is so many parameters that can change, and if first prediction is the most accurate, we could see in this particular spin was 4, 2 and 6 on the third. So we go always for first zap. If we didn't see, we go for second one, and that's only like few pockets distance. Third one shifts a little bit more. I try, when I was designing system, I try to make it first time differently. It would maybe give 4, then 17, then 15. It stays within one range, but even then first prediction could be shifted by 1 or 2, 3 pockets. So I decided that first prediction is more accurate, and then the other ones maybe can shift a little bit. Depends on how we clock. Did we clock rotor perfectly? Did we clock ball reasonably well? And also depends where in ball speed is positioned. But I think that's not the problem. Results are still very reasonable. So I will repeat that. I'm a little bit tilted by myself, and cable is only short. Oops. So I will try to predict it again. So I can clock now at any place, and the system is so smart. So see, when I clock here, there is one number here, and system needs to calculate how to come to, let's say, 4. But if I clock here, system knows 4 is there. I can clock at rotor at any number, I can clock ball at any position, and system just knows. Because it's so fine in detecting ball speed, so it knows how much a ball is slows down from this diamond to this diamond, and predicts according to it. So, okay, we clock rotor at 9 o'clock here. I'll try to now clock ball at 9 o'clock. Again, between 4 and 21, and third one went to 17. And ball hits exactly there. So if I delay my prediction to the other rotation, even this is a leveled wheel. Okay, I clocked rotor here. I clock ball at the top. See, this is very late prediction. Okay, I got shifted to 25, from 4 to 25. But that's probably like 3 or 4 rotations difference. Nobody ever managed to achieve that on leveled wheel. Yeah, that's about it. So, if I go back to menu, I press the switch and hold. I open, system will give me starting 5 pulses. 1, okay. I press and hold switch. Okay, I wait for 2. Now system actually, instead of ball, will use rotor as a prediction. Okay, I press tilt. I think I missed. Okay, I'll have to go back until it comes back. I want to show you some other feature. Okay. Okay, I press tilt unlimited. I don't know if I can also limit tilt to particular ball speed range, and I can more accurately have a point set. People who have the system, they know what it is. It's a point in between 2 rotations, so system precisely can know, will the ball go for extra rotation, will it drop in between dominant diamonds or not. So anyway, now I'm supposed to get prediction, but with same device, I'm using same spin, and so we have a reference, and what the rotor should be indicator. So this is the diamond, what I'm gonna do clocking, and if prediction is like in this case is between 4 and 21. The system suppose when 4 comes there is supposed to give us a beep. If 4 at the time of my click, second click, the ball rotation clock was here, then of course opposite of 4 is, let's say, 33.1, and it will be here, very closer to that point, so system doesn't have to wait all the time 4 comes until number 4 comes there. When comes 33 or 1 to this diamond, it will give also beep, but it will give followed by the rapid beeps, so we know it's opposite side. So how it looks, okay, press that, so I clock rotor at the bottom, and now I'm gonna clock the diamond. See, it's opposite. It starts at 33.1 and it starts beep, 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 beep. So we know it's opposite of that. And opposite of that is exactly where ball drops. If I want to get one prediction like on time. See, this time I clock rotor here. For FF up doesn't matter. You can clock at any place. So if I maybe I'll get again. No, maybe if I clock now. You see? I think it was a little bit early, 19, big deal. 1 or 2 pockets. But you can see that's deviation of like 5-6 rotations, and systems still got the linearity. So if I do once more.
14.
Okay. I clocked again at the bottom. I just missed 4. Again, when it comes to 120, we know it's opposite. If you have plenty time, like we lose here about 1 to 2 seconds.
50.
If rotor is, let's say, 4 seconds, maximum is like 2 seconds. But then you also have to be very alert to notice is it the opposite or straight direction. But it's a very relaxed way, and if you learn yourself just to watch number when ball passes diamond, if you can clock there and ball, let's say, stopping like 9 pockets from there, when observing you can just observe this point. You don't have to even adjust offset. Of course you can. The system's got the same feature to adjust it. About the I know it's too complicated. I'll do that in support section. To explain some extra features, this program also has automatic adjustment of point set and manual, and I will explain to details how manually we can perfectly adjust PS and get spotless predictions. Do I need to show anything else? No, that's all what I want to show, and I hope you will like, some of you will like how system gives 3 times up, so just in case if you didn't see first time, second time, and third time, it's also good enough predictions, and it's amazing. Thank you for watching.